holding. Now this is a complete experiment. A, I'm experimenting with the technology, which I'm not used to, and B, I'm experimenting with what I'm about to do. So I have a box of jewellery at home, and I thought I would show you a few of the little bits that I've either listed or not yet listed. But anyway, this is just an experiment, so let's have a look at a few things. So we've got this lovely, I don't think it's that old, well, it's got a nice sound to it, but it's looked great with kind of like 1960s mod vibe, kind of acrylic bangle. So we've got that, and we've got this floral bang, lovely kind of carved resin floral bangle. So I have listed this. I don't think it's not a celluloid one. It feels like a modern replica, but it's pretty nonetheless. It's got beautiful little pink and green. Pink flowers and green leaves. So it's quite sweet. And I also have, which I haven't listed yet, my little sweetie bag here. There are some earrings. So these little earrings, they're not a direct match, but they're still quite cute. There we are. In mirror direction, it's confusing me. I had to drive a car like that on, it was a sort of motoring day at one of the race courses, and they had this 2CV, Citroen 2CV, all wired up to go in the opposite direction to the way you were steering the wheel, and you had to park the car. It was hilarious, and I was absolutely useless at it. Let's just zoom in a bit. But yeah, this car thing, it was mad. It was good fun. There was go-karting, and we got to drive a Formula 4, and I sat at the table with this really nice chap at the dinner table for lunch, and I was chatting away and we were getting on really well. And then I got back to the office. I said, oh, I met this really nice bloke, and it turns out it was Pete Mason, the drummer for Pink Floyd, and I hadn't realised who I was talking to the whole day. What an idiot. Anyway, I did meet him again. I met him again at a go-karting event, and he came and said hello to me again. He's really nice. He's a really nice bloke. Right, anyway, so this is a belt buckle. So it's fab, kind of swirly, 1960s, 70s. And it's a great size. So, I need to mention, if you see something and it's not listed on the website, then just message me via the website or message me via Instagram, Top Notch Vintage Shop, and I will get back to you. Right, there's another belt buckle, but it's buried. Can't find it. Oh, there it is. Oh, chicken. So that's the other one, which is massive. But look how fabulous it is. So it's in like a faux tortoise shell. But isn't that fabulous? And you could fasten a sort of top or scarf, or you could put it through your hair, or you could just wear a nice chunky belt. Either way, this one's actually this one's heavier. But there they are. How lovely. Now then, what should we look at next? I've also got a sweetie bag. Right, I have a collection of these. These are Austrian scarf clips, and then I have a collection of the badges, brooches, little souvenir brooches. So I've got lots of those. So if there's any of these that you like the look of, let me know. This one's cute. It's got a little tankard with a lid that lifts up. Pops down. That one's sweet. A little hat. This one, not Austrian, as you may gather. And a little Western hat. 10-gallon hat. Little enamel pin. That's cute. Then we have another not Austrian. And that one, the little boot on it. This, which is, brain's gone. Anyway, like what flight stewardesses would wear. That's what I'm thinking of. Why can't I think of that anyway? That's a little Canada one. Tiny, tiny, tiny little Canada pin. And we have this little... Oh, I've been to Innsbruck. This one's got a little bell. There's that one. That's another Not Switzerland. And then we have that one, which is quite similar to this one, with the hat and the little climbing stuff. And it's got a little heart in the arrow. There we are. Come on, focus. There we are. So that's that. Right, so that's those. I can do like a group thing as well if you want, sort of bulk, or I can sell them individually. It's up to you. And then I've got also in this bag, I have these really lovely... God, my brain's gone. I've just completely lost words. Mini mosaic. What's it called? But these are really old. I'd say like 1930s probably, or even older. But they're so lovely. I mean, look how bright the colours are. And then there's these as well, which are really interesting. Leaves, clips. There's no mark on them. I think they might be pewter. I need to check. I haven't tested to see if they're silver or anything, but they're quite old as well. So anyway, and we've got, this is interesting. Yeah, so these are black feathers. This is a moulded glass black stone in the middle, held on with string, and then beads around the outside. I have got a black light, but it's quite bright in here, so I don't think it's going to show up. Some of them did fluoresce. And then on the back, it's got this modern clip. So you could wear it as either as a brooch or put it on a hat or something. That's quite interesting. Carved bone. And this is on, the string looks quite new. So I don't know whether that's been rethreaded, possibly, because these goldy bits look quite new, but the beads themselves, carved beads, are older. And then I've got another one of those, which is here. So put that one in there with the little red beads. And then this one's got an older clasp. Sort of gradually getting bigger with this central one at the bottom. Oh, fingernails. Sorry, I've just been picking blackberries. That's why I've got blackberry coloured nails. So there's those, which I don't think I have listed on the website. I have them here, so if you're interested, let me know. So I just picked this up. I haven't cleaned it yet, so it's still a bit dusty. But they're glass beads, but they look like a little bit like Peking glass, sort of mottled. And it's a signed miracle brooch. So it's an unusual one. I haven't seen a miracle brooch in this kind of format before, really. So that's that. I just picked up also these little pill boxes, or you could put your contact lenses in there or something, or your little stud earrings or your nose rings or something. So good for travelling. So there's that one, and then that one's got a little mirror and a little compartment with a little embroidered rose. And this one's with the damascene, the little birdie. So they're quite sweet. So we've got this brass one. I'll need to give it a rub. And with black enamel. It's a nice little spacer one. So you can put in between other bangles. And then there's this brass one as well, which is really kind of rustic. I think is it hollow? I think it might be hollow because it's not that heavy. Got this lightweight snaky. I think this is just a modern, fairly modern one. We do love a snake, don't we? Focus. Oh, stay in focus. Couple of very classic beaded necklaces. So that's a 3-strand. Clips in there with metal links. This lovely kind of like warm, kind of peachy coffee colour. Very lightweight plastic. But I love the colours. Very nice for autumn. But anyway, so that's a bit of a classic. We've got another one that's quite similar. And this has got little glittery ones. Again, it's sort of like, it's like a warm kind of, it's like a sort of purpley grey almost. Like a mauve sort of grey. And that's that very kind of lightweight tin. Again, fastened in the same decoration on there. But again, and that's how many strands? 5 strands on that one. But it's such classic for Goodwood revival or something like that. Then I've got a couple of shell ones. So kind of like 70s mother of pearl shell. And then it's got these little kind of goldy beads in between. It's very like holiday souvenir. Yeah, nice kind of like abalone shell though. I mean, like sort of shards of shell. And then there's this one. This is quite heavy. I don't know if it's that shell or agate. Looks like kind of like agate stone. Yeah, I think this one's more of a stone really. With a little screw closure. Gosh, that one almost looks like amber. Yeah, it's probably just all agate. There's that one, just a little choker necklace. And then I've got this, which is a really long and it's these little kind of like gold colour glass beads, wire wrapped. Oh, there is rubbing on, you know, they're not perfect. There is rubbing on them, showing its age. But it's a good length and it's nice weight. I don't think I've got it listed on the website. Let me know if you like that. But yeah, look, you can see it's kind of needs clean really. So I think the gold is like painted on, sprayed on the glass. So this is fun. You remember those? Cherry keyring. That's a classic, isn't it? 70s. So on the red and retro theme, I've got this plastic, just a little catch. It's interesting that it's got silver there and then that's gold. So I don't know whether this is a new clasp on it, a mix of silver and gold colour there. Not real silver, not real gold. It's just a nice kind of chunky retro plastic. I mean, you see it's got the seams on it. So it's just a typical fun plastic necklace. So zhuzh up your outfit, your funky 60s outfit. Right, so this one's interesting. I think I did put the black light over this earlier, and I think these kind of yellowy ones glowed. They're glass beads. They're quite cold to the touch, but not sort of cool rather than cold to the touch. And it's got a very kind of tarnished, very old tarnished clasp, which loops onto the where you want it there. But great colours, again, great autumnal colours. And that's a 3-strand. But so that's quite fun anyway. It's just unusual colours, isn't it? Sort of, that's like a coral orange, and then we've got a peachy, and then a brown. So it's typical, I mean, real 70s colours, aren't they? So I also have a fab carnelian necklace with these little kind of like, oh, hang on, I might have to stop. The camera's giving me a overheating warning. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. My camera just said it was overheating, and I've only got 30% battery left, so I might have to go in a minute anyway. Right, anyway, so that's where it's tied, and it's great because they're all kind of like all different. They've got all knobbly bits on them, and so it's fab carnelian, lovely sort of rustic ambery coloured red. That was beautiful. Look at that one. Look at all the tones and the colours in there. That one with the paler bits. It's hard to show you how long it is really because I've gone all focused in. But oh, look at that one with the texture in there. That's nice. So that's a nice carnelian. Again, it's perfect for autumn season clothing. Right, I don't know what this mark is, but it says established 1976. So this could be, I mean, it's not that modern because that's all tarnished, so needs dust. But we've got a red, like some, I think it's a mixture of glass and plastic, because these are plastic, the smaller ones. You can see there's a seam there. And then we've got these kind of, like they're plastic, so they're made to look tarnished, so they're made to look old. So, and that's plastic, that one, that one, that one, that one. But these three at the bottom are glass. And that's interesting. So it's obviously had red, like a red covering that's come off here and there. Can you see where the red's come off? So it's just a, you know, yeah, look at the clasp. It's kind of, it's modern-ish, but it's still got a little bit of age to it. But it's a nice length, and it's, you know, it's fun. Made to look older than it is, I think. And we have a proper chunk. So plastic, those almost look like Bakelite, don't they? But I don't think they are. But the plastic has got like sort of like stress lines in it. But these are ceramic, so they're whopper, gorgeous, gorgeous glazing on them. So it's a combination of plastic and ceramic. So no great age, I don't think. And that is a, oh, I think they might be carnelian beads at the end there. So I need to check for marks. There might be a mark on there. It's a proper chunk. Like teal and orange. What a combo. More on the carnelian. I've got this brass and carnelian sort of, oh, there we are. That's carnelian stone there. That's, I wonder if that's silver. I haven't tested it. I need to test it if that's silver and give it a bit of a clean. But I don't know, because these are brass, obviously. It's got a good weight to it. It's got like a solid weight to it. And then that's the closure, so very Indian hippie vibe going on there with that. It's like a sort of another sort of tourist piece, isn't it? Another bone one. That's the clasp on that one. This is half bovine. That's quite a long one. And then I think I'm going to have to go because the camera isn't too happy. So again, we've got another chunk. And that's plastic. And that's wood. That's plastic. That's wood. And they're quite cool. So I'm not sure what they are. That's the hook on that one. So again, I think it's another fairly modern, good kind of boho sort of vibe to it. Anyway, I'm going to have to go rescue my camera. So as an experiment, I hope you like this, and I've got loads more to show you in the future.